Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Get ready to settle in for an entertaining 4 quarters. The AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Hurts. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for the touchdown. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the NFC has... taking the early lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. From the 10. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Mahomes. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's got room at the 30.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football.
Well, since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really brought excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
But 1st down hurts. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Past midfield, look out. And there he goes again. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, NFC. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return and kickoff return. many of them are the same guys. And they're devoted to a return guy who can break big plays. And when that happens and they know it's there, they're going to block that much harder and be that much more skillful, as well as utilizing his talents. And this is what you get. Punt return, kick return, a huge game.
Now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Hurts will throw.
Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 40. On first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Now, how about that play right there? Party, remember I told you about the home run hitter theory that someone told me years ago?
What's that?
Meaning a guy who hits home runs in the major leagues, go back and trace what he did all the way growing up, probably hit home runs at every level. That's just who he is. Well, this guy sacked people all during the regular season. Why wouldn't he do the same thing here at the Pro Bowl?
To try again after the sack. Mahomes forced out to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just... shy of the 40.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know Quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. A 24-yard touchdown. And the AFC able to cut it to within a score. Now it's time. Called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Mahomes now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Aaron Donald with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going. And then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Pass complete to Chubb.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Mahomes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Saquon Barkley from 19 yards away. And the NFC, they take advantage of the interception. They turn it into 6 points.
Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
And that's picked up by the AFC.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Mahomes now on first down. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. It's caught here by Adams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the NFC is going to win the football game. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, Charles, a victory for the NFL.